Testing one. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. A fabulous day, a remarkable day. More than everything, an important day for a life of a student. Particularly when someone who is passing through the most important moment in their journey of education, the graduation ceremony. Remarkable. And that will remain in our minds forever. Mercy makes that to happen to their students. For the seventh time here, the seventh convocation of Mercy Vocational Training Center. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this venue. Let's begin the program today with the recitation of Kirat. I invite the past pupil of this important institute, MSM Usama, to perform the Kirat.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والضحى والليل إذا سجى ما ودعك ربك وما قضى وللآخرة خير لك من الأولى ولسوف يعطيك ربك فترضى ألم يجدك يتيما فآوى ووجدك ضالا فهدى ووجدك عائلا فأغنى فأما اليتيم فلا تقهر وأما السائل فلا تنهر وأما بنعمة ربك فحدث صدق الله.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, next, let's listen to the translation of the Quran. I invite past pupil MHM Mufti to perform.
In the name of Allah, most gracious and most merciful, by the glorious morning light and by the night when it was still, the guardian Lord hath not forsaken that nor he displaced, and verify hereafter will be better for that than present, and soon will be the guardian Lord give the that word with thou shalt be well pleased. Did he not find an orphan and give the shelter, and he found the wandering and he gave the guidance, and he found the indeed and made the independent. For treat not the orphan with harshness, not repulse and the petitioner, but the bounty of Lord research and proclaim. Thank you.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for us to rise for the national anthem to inaugurate this important program today. The national anthem video was performed by students of Mercy Girls School. Please stand.
Sri Lanka Mata, Apa Sri Lanka, Namo 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 Mata, Apa Sri Lanka, Namo 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 Mata, Sundara Siri Barini, Surandi Ati Sobhamana Lanka, Dhanya Dhanayane Kamal Palaturu Pirijaya Bhumiya Ramya, Apahata Sepa Siri Seta Sadana, Jeevanaye Mata, Piliganu mena apa bhakti puja, Namo Namo Mata, Apa Sri Lanka, Namo 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 Mata, Obave apa vidya, Obamaya apa satya, Obave apa shakti, apa hada tula bhakti, Oba apa aloke, apage anuprane, Oba apa jeevanave, apa muktiya obave, Nava jeevana devine, nitina apa pubudu karan mata, Jnana veera vadavamineragena yanumena jaya bhumikara, Ekamavakege daru kelebevina, yamu yamu vinapama, Prema vada samaveda durarada, Namo Namo Mata, Apa Sri Lanka, Namo 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 Mata, Apa Sri Lanka, Namo 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 Mata.
Thank you. And please stand for the school song. Indeed, this is once again a video. The school anthem performed by students of Mercy Girls School.
Let's begin with Bismillah to praise you, Ya Allah. Sallallahu ala nabina salawatu wa salamu, salawatu wa salamu. We pray for all generals who care us like mothers. Give them long life and paradise, Creator, Almighty, Creator, Almighty. Gentle breeze from within ocean, adding beauty to mercy, a loving home in our little hearts, a loving home in our little hearts. In the northwestern province, make bringing perfection. We are unique among similar, vision clear, missionaries, vision clear, missionaries. Nations development through human enrichment. We are determined and competent to serve you, Mother Lanka, to serve you, Mother Lanka. We are children of this island. Sri Lanka is our motherland. We are children of this island. Sri Lanka is our motherland.
Thank you very much. Together, march forward. And we have been marching quite a long time indeed in our life in terms of education. And this is the 7th year that we are making that journey further to advance our career qualifications in our motherland with firm dedication and commitment, not only by the students like you who are there to graduate today for the 7th occasion under this important alma mater, Mercy Vocational Training Center. Ladies and gentlemen, the commitment of the staff members, the commitment of the rest of the people who are assisting to the Mercy Vocational Center is remarkable. That's why you and me are here today to experience a gigantic, important event of this nature. The graduation ceremony, the 7th edition of Mercy Vocational Training Center. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a well-known fact. I'm sure that most of you all are from the important radiant region of that particular Mercy International Vocational Center, because this has been started back in 1997. Initially, the concept was put forward to establish an important mechanism-based institute to serve our motherland in terms of helping the needy people in the respective best possible way under our economic conditions. Ladies and gentlemen, it was the year decided, and of course, that was Mercy Education Complex. Ironically, MEC stands for that as well, whereas later on, in 2010, this has been enhanced to the Mercy Education Campus. Once again, MEC stands for that. And not only that, their commitment really took this institution further in our motherland. And in 2018 onwards, their commitment is really diversified, focusing on various aspects, understanding the real need of education and how it should be dispatched to the people who are in need. We have enough educational system-based arrangements in our country. We are blessed with the free education system, and of course, though we enjoy that, there are certain hurdles that our students cannot pass through or jump over it to get the next level. So that is where the Mercy is focusing on. People who are really finding difficulty to just come forward and involve themselves in further education in the higher education platform is the most important fact-focused pretty much. Under these circumstances, under this environment, Department of Formal Education was established under this important Mercy Education Campus. And under that, students initially who are termed as orphans are facilitated to bring forward to the education stream. What a marvelous idea that is. And what fortunate students, if an orphan gets an opportunity to just involve in education, absolutely free of charge, to enjoy the education system's values in a similar manner that other students are enjoying. And not only that, the Department of Moral Education is really combining the spiritual aspects that needs to power the personalities in our country. So that is the second segment of this important Mercy Education Campus. And apart from that, Department Professional and Vocational Education, Mercy Vocational Training Center, the well-known place for you and the rest of the audience over here. In fact, facilitating those who are not excelling in the ordinary level examination in Sri Lanka, finding it difficult to just embark on the next level. Mercy Vocational Training Center is really paving the way for those students. And they are really tremendously achieved number of achievements in Sri Lanka. So right now, with the capacity of more than 1,200 students and well above 160 staff members, we are enjoying that facility at this Mercy Education Campus. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get back to the most important agenda today and to officially welcome you for the 7th edition of Mercy Vocational Training Center graduation ceremony. I invite Mr. Siham Karim, the principal and the manager of this institute. Please, sir.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Usalli wa sallim ala ashrafil anbiya wa imam al-mursaleen habibuna nabiyuna qudwatuna Muhammadin Abdullah wa ala alihi tayyibin. Afdali salawat wa atim taslim. Respected chief guest, guest of honor, special guest, other all invitees, the director, Mercy Educational Campus, a deputy director, Mercy Lanka, our instructors of Mercy Vocational Training Center, other staff of Mercy Education Campus and Mercy Lanka. My dear parents, my dear trainees, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. It is my pleasure and privilege to welcome you all who are gathered here in this luxurious hall, and all those who are joining with us online to celebrate the achievement of our trainees who have passed out from Mercy Vocational Training Center. My heartiest congratulations to all the graduates on your accomplishment. I am extremely privileged to welcome you all this historical event where Mercy Vocational Training Center is celebrating its 7th graduation ceremony. It's my pleasure to welcome our Honorable Chief Guest, Mr. Faiz Mustafa, Presidential Counselor and Chancellor of Southeastern University of Sri Lanka. I consider it's a gift for me from Almighty Allah to welcome such a noble personality as our Chief Guest. Welcome you, sir, on behalf of our management and other who are gathered here. I also welcome His Excellency Khalaf Mujibil Mubarak Budukhair, the Ambassador of the State of Kuwait to Sri Lanka and Maldives. And same time welcome other special guest, Mr. Sanjeeva Vimala Gunaratne, Director General, National Secretary of NGOs, and Mr. Ibrahim Ansar, former Ambassador and currently Director, Department of Muslim Religious and Cultural Affairs. Mr. Mohis, Assistant General Director, and Mr. Rushdi Habib, Attorney at Law, and who played a major role to arrange our chief guest today. I also welcome all our other guests, former principal and former staff members of Board of Management of the Mercy Education Campus and Mercy Lanka, other all invitees. It is a pleasure to welcome our parents of our trainees who are going to receive the certificates today. We really appreciate on your commitment in bringing your sons as qualified technicians. Last, not the least, I would like to welcome my dear trainees who are with us and cooperate with us in bringing them qualified technician to save the nation. Before concluding my welcoming speech, once again, I welcome all to the great event. بأجمل باقات الورد نستقبلك بأجمل عبارات الترهيب نهديك أسعدنا وجودك معنا. وجودكم شرف، حضوركم جميل. يشرفني أن أرحب بكم في هذه الحفلة السعيدة التي تقام باحتفال تخريج دفعة الثامنة والتاسعة والعاشرة والحادي عشر والثاني عشر خريجي من معهد رحمة لتدريب المهني. سنكتب اليوم عهدا جديدا بدأ منذ شرفتمونا. أهلا بالضيف. أرحب بكم مرة أخرى أصحاب السعادة وضيوف الكرام وعضو مجلس الإدارة ورؤساء الأقسام وأولياء الأمور وأصدقائي وطلاب الأعزة. ختاما مع الأهمية أتوجه بالشكر خاص لدولة الكويت الحبيبة، وذلك تتويج بالعمل الخيري الكبير الذي ما زال ينهض معهد الرحمة للتدريب المهني منذ نشأتها المسيرة العمل لخدمة المجتمع والوطن. بارك الله فيكم. جزاكم الله خير. මේසේ අධ්‍යාපන ආයතනයේ මේසේ වෘත්තික පුහුණු මධ්‍යස්ථානය මගින් පාඨමාලා අවසන් කර සහතික පරිත්‍යාග කරන මේ අවස්ථාවේදී අපේ ආරාධනාව පිළිගනිමින් මෙතනට පැමිණි සිටින සියලුම ආරාධිත අමුත්තන්, අධ්‍යක්ෂතුමා ඇතුළු කාර්ය මණ්ඩලය, ආදරණීය දෙමව්පියන්, ශිෂ්‍යයන් ඔබ සියරම ඉතා සාදරයෙන් ආදරයෙන් පිළිගනිමු. இலங்கையின் மிக முக்கியமான ஒரு முக்கியத்துவம் கேந்திரமான இடத்தில் இந்த அழகான மண்டபத்தில் அமைதியான பொழுதில் ரம்மியமான பித்மாலை பொழுதிலே உங்கள் முன்பேற்று பெருமகிழ்ச்சி அடைகின்றேன். அல்ஹம்துலில்லாஹ். உங்கள் அனைவருக்கும் எனது இனிய சலாம். அஸ்ஸலாமு அலைக்கும் வரஹ்மத்துல்லாஹி வபரகாத்துஹு. வணக்கம் சகோதரிகளே. இந்த மகத்தான மேசி கல்வி வளாகத்தின் வரலாற்றிலே பொன்னெழுத்துக்களால் பொறிக்கப்பட போகின்ற ஒரு மைல்கல்லாக அமையப்போகின்ற இந்த விழாவின் பிரதம அதிதியாக இங்கே வீட்டிருக்கும் மதிப்புக்குரிய ஃபாயிஸ் முஸ்தபா, பிரசிடென்ட் கவுன்சில், அத்தோடு தென்கிழக்கு பல்கலைக்கழக வேந்தர் அவர்களை அன்போடு வரவேற்கின்றேன். அதேபோல் இலங்கைக்கும் குவைத்துக்குமான தொடர்புகள் மிக முக்கியத்துவம் வாய்ந்தவை. இலங்கையின் அபிவிருத்தியிலே குவைத்தின் பங்களிப்பு மேன்மையானது. அதிலும் மேற்சியிலே குவைத்தின் பங்களிப்பு முக்கியத்துவம் வாய்ந்தது. அந்த வகையிலே இன்று எமது கௌரவ அதிதியாக கலந்து சிறப்பிக்கிற இந்த குவைத்தின் மேன்மை மிகு தூதுவர் ஹலஃப் முஜிபில் முபாரக் பூதுஹைர் அவர்கள் அவசர சுற்றுலா ஒன்று செல்ல ஏற்பட்டதால் இன்று சமூகம் அளிக்கவில்லை. அதேபோல் இலங்கையின் அரச சாரா நிறுவனங்களுக்கான தேசிய செயலகத்தின் பணிப்பாளர் நாயமாக இங்கே வீற்றிருக்கும் எமது மதிப்புக்குரிய மிஸ்டர் சஞ்சீவ விமல குணரத்ன அவர்களே, இலங்கையில் நாலா பக்கங்களிலும் உள்ள வறிய தேவையான மக்களுக்கான உதவிகள் இன மத குல வேறுபாடின்றி அவர்களை சென்றட வேணும் என்பதிலே மிகவும் கரிசனையாகவும் அவதானம் இருக்கும் உங்களை உங்கள் சேவைகள் தொடர வேண்டுமென வாழ்த்தி வரவேற்கின்றேன். அதேபோல் எமது அடுத்த அதிதியான முன்னாள் தூதுவர் இப்ராஹிம் அன்சார் அவர்களே, சவுதி அரேபியா, மலேசியா போன்ற நாடுகளிலே தூதுவராக இருந்து நீங்கள் செய்த சேவைகள் அளப்பரியன. இன்னும் உங்களது சேவைகள் எமது மக்களுக்கு சென்றடைய வேண்டுமென உங்களையும் வாழ்த்தி வரவேற்கின்றோம். என் அடுத்த அதிதி மதிப்புக்குரிய மஹைஸ் அவர்களே, உங்களின் கல்வி தொடர்பான அந்த சேவைகள் இன்னும் தொடர வேண்டுமென உங்களையும் வாழ்த்தி வரவேற்பதோடு எமது நீதி நியாயம் என்பன அனைவருக்கும் கிடைக்க வேண்டும். உயர்ந்தோர் தாழ்ந்தோர், பணக்காரன் ஏழை என நீதி பிரிவடக்கூடாது, அனைவரையும் சென்றடைய வேண்டும் என்பதில் துடிதுடிப்போடு செயல்படும் இளம் சட்டத்தரணி ருஷ்டி ஹபீப் அவர்களே, உங்களையும் அன்போடு வரவேற்கின்றோம். அதேபோல் இங்கே வீட்டிற்கும் எனது மற்ற அதிதிகளே, எமது தொழில் பயிற்சி நிலையத்துக்கான 6 மாத பயிற்சி நெறியை மனமுவந்து வழங்குகின்ற ஸ்தாபனங்களின் தலைவர்கள், பணிப்பாளர்களே, உங்களையும் அன்போடு வரவேற்கின்றேன். இந்த உன்னதமான தருணத்துக்கு சாட்சி பார்க்கின்ற வகையிலே இங்கே வருகின்றமைக்கு எமது மனமார்ந்த நன்றிகள். அதேபோல் எனது அன்பான மாணவ நெஞ்சங்களே, இது உங்களுக்கான வேலை. மேசி வளாகம் பெற்றெடுத்த அன்பு செல்வங்கள நீங்கள் எதிர்காலத்திலே சமூகத்தின் பாதுகாவலராக, சமூகத்தின் தூண்களாக இலங்கையின் வளர்ச்சியில் முக்கிய பங்கு வகிக்க வேண்டும் என்ற உங்களை அன்போடு வாழ்த்தி வரவேற்கின்றேன். இந்த மாணாக்களை பெற்றெடுத்த அன்பான தாய்மார்களே, பெற்றோர்களே, உறவினர்களே, பாதுகாவலர்களே மற்றும் என் அன்புக்குரிய சகோதரர்களே, உங்கள் வரவும் நல்வரவாகட்டும் என வாழ்த்துவதோடு இன்றைய இந்த அமர்வு இறைவன் பொருந்திக் கொண்ட அமர்வாக அமைய வேண்டும் என வாழ்த்தி விடைபெறுகின்றேன். வஸ்ஸலாமு அலைக்கும் வரஹ்மத்துல்லாஹி வபரகாத்து.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was none other than the leading personality of this institute, the principal and the manager of METZ, Mr. Zihan Karim, making the welcome address. And up next, it's time for us to open up the most important part of the agenda, that is to give away the certificates to the achievers, indeed, that is students who completed their course successfully. And we are here to bring about those students on stage. To give away the certificates, we respectfully invite Mr. Faiz Mustafa, the Chancellor, Southeastern University. Please, sir. I call upon to read out the names of the students who completed the course. Mr. Aslam, on stage.
Thank you, sir. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. We all are witnessing here to honor the achievers of MVTC, Mercy Vocational Training Center. I am here to read out the list of graduates from different faculties in different academic years. First, I would like to invite graduate for the academic year 2017-2018, industrial plumbers, MMM Misban. Next, MIM Ilham. And then K. Rilwan. Graduates from electrical power, M.Y. Mohammed. MNM Nafris. MFM Rifdi. MIM Adil. MRM Shakil. He is absent, he is excused. MWM Salim. H.M. Hassan. Next, the list of graduates from refrigeration and air condition technicians. M.M. Wasim Mohammed. M.R. Safni Ahmed. A.F. Abdullah Ahmed. M.F.M. Fahim. T.M. Ihsas Mahmoud. The list of graduates from automobile technicians. Y.K.M. Rimsikan. M.A.M. Sajid. S.M. Ikhlas. M.F.M. Sahis. Next, I would like to call the graduates from 2018-2019 academic year. Welding technicians, M.M. Salhan. M.N.M. Naflan. M.M. Riyasat. M.M. Arafat. V.M. Tasneem. M.S.M. Samlan. M.R.M. Rasit. Industrial plumbing. N.M. Nuzair. A.M.M. Infas. N.M. Safan. A.M.M. Amrin. M. Arif Sihan. M.S.M. Sadiqul Mahdi. M.S.A. Rahman. M.S.M. Asqan. The next graduate, the list of graduates. Electricians, M.S.M. Suhail. M.I.M. Yusuf. M.N.M. Sakil. M.T. Pias Vasti. The graduates from refrigeration and air conditioning technicians. M.J.M. Jafran. M.H. Lukman Hakim. A.M. Murshid. The next, automobile technicians, A.A. Muhammad Ilham. M.A. Adil Ahmad. M.Z. Umair Zayan, he is absent. M.I. Muhammad Asif. U. Ashraf Hussain. M.A. Muhammad Sajid. A.A. Muhammad Asri. I. Muhammad Istika. S. Sabir. M.K. Khalid, he is absent, he is excused. M.S. Usama Ilham. The next 2019-20, welding technicians, MRM Rihan. What's the 55. MFM Amjad. 55. MTA Fahman. MMM Asif. MKM Afri. MIA Basit. MHM Shahid. M. Muhammad Istikar. M. Sabir. M.K. Kalia, he is absent. Next, M.S. Usama Ilham. Academic year 2019-2020, welding technicians, MRM Rihan. MFM Amjad. MTA Fahman. MMM Ashif. Industrial plumbers, MKM Afri. MIA Basit. MHM Sahir. KRM Naseem. NM Azam. MKM Sabit. TM Abdul Malik. MMM Mursid. MIM Najat. Next, electricians, MAM Fayaz. MAM Afri. RBM Samri, he is absent. MRM Sajid. IM Inshad. MH Shakir Ahmed. Next, refrigeration air condition technician, MNM Nashhan. AAM Walid. Next, automobile technicians, MNS Muzni. MNM Nihlan. MA Ashik Ahmed. MSM Afri. MJ Zaid Mohammed. MIM Ilham. MSM Sajid. MJM Rifat, he is absent, he has excused. SAM Fahad. MJM Fahad. MM Saad. The next list of graduates from the academic year 2020-21, welding technicians, MR Omar Abdullah. HM Agas. AL Adil. MNA Majid. MMM Altaf. MM Ifham Ahmad. MDM Nasif. MMM Mufaris. MLM Khalilur Rahman. AMM Munsif. MLM Khalilur Rahman. AMM Munsif. MM Abdullah. Industrial plumbers, AM Altaf Hussain. MMM Mubin. MNM Nahid. MM Ahtaf Hussain. PAM Ikram. M. Abdullah, MSM Fasin, the list of electricians: AWM Shifran, AF Abdullah, MH Arfaq, MBM Usama, MNM Musarrif, MN Abdul Basit, MFM Fazal, refrigeration and air condition technicians: FM Fazil, MN Rasat, MJM Hanfa, he is absent, MRM Rifaq, MAM Afham, MUA Hafil, N Saqib Ahmad, MDM Asik, AB Rasim Ahmad, N Adil Ahmad, L Zarir Ahmad. Welding technicians for the academic year 21-22, WRM Dilshan, MNM Nabil, MSM Usama, MSM Samlan, AM Aflal, AAM Raushan, the first batch of graduates that we have completed, sir. Thank you so much.
இந்த நிகழ்வு இரண்டு பிரிவாக சான்றிதழ்கள் வழங்கும் நிகழ்ச்சியாக அமையப்பட்டிருக்கின்றது. அதில் முதலாவது பிரிவை தான் நாங்கள் இவ்வாறு கண்டுகளித்தோம். சொற்ப வேளையில் நாங்கள் இரண்டாவது பிரிவில் சான்றிதழ்களை வழங்க ஏற்பாடுகள் செய்திருக்கின்றோம். Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for us to invite another important personality to address the gathering. That is none other than Mr. Sanjeeva Vimala Gunaratna, the Director General, National Secretariat for NGOs.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm so proud to be in this stage because there are a lot of personalities, well-known personalities in Sri Lanka who served this country from a time, especially one of my previous boss also in this stage. I'm so happy to see him. At this stage, actually, I'm here to speak few words about this great initiative by Mercy Education Institute. This is actually timely needed requirement to delivering skilled labors to the country. There is a problem in this country. We can't find skilled labors. But the Mercy, as an NGO, as an education institute, they are actually doing good work too, identifying a lot of young people to introduce as a skilled labors. They train in 5 subjects, as I remind. Those skilled labors can be sent to the other countries as well. And Sri Lanka also has a lot of vacancies in this field. But now actually government also focusing on foreign remittance. I think this initiative will support for that. In addition, I think currently Mercy is giving NVQ level 3, level 4 certifications. But I think they are in a plan of improving that up to the NVQ level 7. That means degree level. But all the diploma holders today, I would like to pay my gratitude to the Mercy Lanka as well as the diploma holders, because you are selecting right place to develop your skills. And also, I would like to give my regards to all the diploma holders and congratulate them and their future, as well as the organization. As organization, Mercy has good future. They serving this country from a time. I think I wish within next 2-3 years you can have this level 7 NVQ level 7 certificate. All the best for the Mercy as well as the diploma holders and the parents who came to see their children getting this certification. Thank you very much.
That was Mr. Sanjeeva Vimalagunratna, the Director General of the National Secretariat for NGOs. It's really a pleasure for us to have such a wonderful personality to grace this occasion, the 7th graduation ceremony of Mercy Vocational Training Center. Sir, we would like to have you for a while on stage to give away 3 important awards to the most important 3 personalities. Let me say the jewel of the Mercy Vocational Training Center. Ladies and gentlemen, these 3 students excelled their performance in medicine, in the field of engineering and technology, because their first batch appearance in this Mercy Academy, and the meantime, their first attempt in achieving those important career achievements paved their way to get into the higher education scenario in Sri Lanka. In the medicine field, it is Mr. Shimar. Please put your hands together. The jewel of Mercy. He studied from the grade 4 to grade 13 as an orphan here, and now he is a very important achiever. Mr. Shimar in the field of medicine. A great achievement, fulfillment of the aims of this important institute. Congratulations. Up next, we call upon Mr. Munsif in the field of engineering, who really made the successful journey through the first attempt. and following through the most important higher education in Sri Lanka. The Muftis of this institute in the field of engineering. Congratulations. And we call upon Kurunegala district, the first, ranking number first in technology, Mr. Amjad. Put your hands together and welcome. The third gem of the Mercy, felicitated at the 7th graduation ceremony over here. Congratulations, Mr. Amjad. Thank you, sir. And up next, we take a little moment to exchange, in fact, to award a memento, the token of appreciation to Mr. Sanjeeva Vimalagunratna, the Director General of National Secretariat for NGO. I call upon Dr. Fawzur Rahman, the Director of MAC, to give away the memento. Mr. Munas, the Deputy Director as well, joining the presentation. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are getting back to the ceremony, the 7th graduation ceremony of the Mercy Vocational Training Center. We extend our thanks to Mr. Sanjeeva Vimalagunratna sparing the valuable time on this poor day by presenting here and gracing this occasion. Thank you very much on behalf of the students, parents, staff, and the organizers. Ladies and gentlemen, up next, I'm here to invite the director of the Mercy Education Campus, Dr. Fawzur Rahman, to address the gathering.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إن الحمد لله الصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه ومن تبعهم بإحسان إلى يوم الدين رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. The chief guest of the special occasion, Honorable Faiz Mustafa, the President Council and the Chancellor of Southeastern University of Sri Lanka, Mr. Ibrahim Ansar, the Director of Muslim Religious and Cultural Affairs and the former diplomat, Mr. Rushdie Habib, the Attorney at Law, and Sheikh Munas, Deputy and Acting Director of Mercy Lanka, and Mr. Abdul Wahid, the Education Consultant of Mercy Education Campus and former Director of NIE, and Mr. Shyam Karim, the Principal of Mercy Vocational Training Center, and other distinguished guest invitees, our officials, instructors, teachers, especially the heroes of this historical event, the passing out technicians and achievers of past students, and all parents sitting here and those who are watching this special event, getting their sons of graduation ceremony through Facebook and YouTube out of this hall. Ladies and gentlemen, wish you all a peaceful evening. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Aibowan Wanakam. This is a great gathering graduating 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th batches of Mercy Vocational Training Centers technicians at this 7th graduation and certificate awarding ceremony today, the 7th December 2022. First of all, I praise Almighty Allah for giving me this opportunity to address this gathering, and also I used to pay my highest salute on behalf of the Board of Management of Mercy Education Campus in Mercy Lanka to our chief guest, Honorable Faiz Mustafa, allocating his valuable time within his busy schedule for sake of this event. Thank you very much, sir. And it's also my obligation to express our heartfelt gratitude to the guest of honor. Special guests are the guest invitees representing organization industries for gracing this function with their own interest. Ladies and gentlemen, your presence here gives us the highest motivation and the biggest most, as well as the adding more values to this ceremony. Thank you very much to all. I would like to address a few words towards my students. Dear students, the graduation ceremony is a great moment, one so rare taking place in a student's life. I believe that this graduation ceremony is an unforgettable milestone in your life. You all are graduated today at a professional gathering where well-known personalities in this country are present. You are going to receive your certificates of your vocational qualification by hands of people of the highest caliber. Our chief guest, the President, the Councillor Faiz Mustafa, is an icon in the legal profession in this country. He was not born as a chancellor of a university, not as a president councillor, not even a lawyer. But he came to this world. He came to this world like me and you, a simple baby. But high determination, hard work, and utilizing opportunities made him one of the successful person in this country. So, dear students, while having your privilege of graduation on this occasion, you have the opportunity to learn lesson for your life from this kind of personalities. Dear students, you have spent 11 years in school education and 1 year in Mercy Vocational Training Center. You have learned a vocational trade, you doing all relevant practicals in the workshop there in Mercy Education Campus. At the same time, you have been trained how to deal with the people, how to treat them. So you have not trained not only do a job or on a profession or occupation within your expertise, but also you have trained to display your religious and cultural and national values you learned and practiced throughout the course of your study. This is the basis actually. This is the foundation on which the life of a good citizen should be laid down. Now onward, you are free to go around the country, all over the world, seeking your livelihood and bearing identity of Sri Lankan national, and as an ambassador of goodwill of your college. Dear students, I would like to quote here a piece of speech delivered by Michael Dell on a similar occasion. Michael Dell, the owner of the Dell company and one of the richest person in the world with wealth value of $14 billion US. He said, this is the time for you to move on to what's the next. But you must not let anything deter from you taking those first steps. Don't spend so much time trying to choose the perfect opportunity. Then you miss the right opportunity. Recognize that there will be failures. And acknowledge there will be obstacles. But you will learn from your mistakes and mistake of others. For there is very little learning in success. So you have to be ready to face challenges, obstacles, and failures. Then only you can succeed in your life. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a great feeling for the management and staff of this institute as a set of skilled youth technicians are graduated and they are going to contribute to the country of this development of this country. They are going to care their families, and above all, they are going to lead a decent life on their own. They are going to be good citizens of this country, and they are entertaining such attributes and qualities which will make them unique among others. Therefore, we feel proud of being people who were behind success of hundreds of youth in this country. I would like to quote few statistics from Asian Tribune released in February 2020, with regard to the socio-economic issues caused by attitude and behaviors of youth in Sri Lanka. The paper goes on quoting that about 9 million, or an estimated 40% of the population of Sri Lankan, consume alcohol, and 99% of them are males. Those consuming alcohol daily amount to more than 4 million. An annual per capita consumption of alcohol, both pure and illicit, by males of Sri Lanka has been estimated to be a staggering 16.2 liters. This, incidentally, is the highest per capita alcohol use among SAARC countries. Alcohol dependence and abuse is a major health and social problem in this island, and often destroying our countrymen in the prime of their lives. About 23,000 alcohol-related deaths occur annually in Sri Lanka, or about, we can say, 65 people die daily due to alcohol abuse. Sri Lanka spends 247 million per day on hard liquors. At the same time, the total expenditure of patients with alcohol-related health problem amounts to 145 billion. They spend for the alcohol, the expenditure is 247 million, but at the same time, the government spends 143 billion for the health care of the alcohol patients, which is affecting the country's economy substantially. The leading cause of death among Sri Lankan males between age 25 to 45 is alcohol-related disease. And also, alcohol abuse is an increasing serious problem among a very large segment of male population in Sri Lanka. This is not only having the effect and severely undermining their health and well-being, but also having increasingly harmful effects on the welfare and overall advance of this country. The quality, competency, vitality, and compatibility of the nation's human resource are determining factors in the overall development and prosperity of the nation. As the dominant components of the nation's human resources, male population of Sri Lanka is threatened with an increasingly serious alcohol abuse problem, which calls for immediate attention on the part of the government. 216 global school-based student health surveys based on adolescent students of Sri Lanka revealed that the prevalence of alcohol consumption, besides smoking and other illegal substance abuse, is an increasingly serious problem among male adolescents in the country. Studies have revealed that adolescent and young adults among males are highly vulnerable to the onset and continuation of their habit of alcohol use. In addition to some other studies, I would like to bring some other statistics here in order for us to understand where the root cause of problems of the country and where solutions are sought. The percentage of prisoners under 22 years old category represent 9% of total prisoners in Sri Lanka. 9% of prisoners are under 22 years old. And 52% of drug users are unfortunately young generation of this countrymen. Majority of these drug addicted are influenced by their peers, or others, we can say, the environment where they are living. Unfortunately, 16% of smokers are of the age category of these youth who are seated here, like this, who are seated here. At the same age, people are under vulnerability. So the 208 million rupees are spent on cigarettes on daily basis, or otherwise we can say 27.4 among those are smoking under 15 and 25 age category, like the students who are graduated today. Honorable Chief Guest, ladies and gentlemen, I brought all these statistics to showcase the gravity of issues, social issues, could arise if we fail to focus on holistic development of young generation and if we not guide them properly. If we take necessary measures to to teach them school education, tertiary and vocational education in a healthy environment based on religious, social, and national values of this country, guide them towards the decent life properly, we can save this country from mass destruction. If we fail to do so, it means that we as countrymen dig our own graveyard by our own hands. We can save billions of rupees that are allocated from annual budget for treatment of health-related issues caused by drugs, smoke, and alcohol addiction of young people. And we can save thousands of valuable lives of young generation, and ultimately we can be partners of a rapid development of this country, undoubtedly. Mercy Education Campus was established in 2009 by Mercy Lanka with generous donation of mainly Kuwaiti nationals with a long vision of contributing to the education development of Sri Lanka. At this moment, my moral obligation is to convey my thanks and gratitude to the Kuwaiti people, though they are not available or they don't know our identity. Mercy Education Campus envisions to produce productive youth to save this country, empowered with knowledge, skill, values, and attitudes as guided by the national educational policy of this country, giving a special focus to uplifting living standards of vulnerable and marginalized orphan children by providing quality education. In addition, Mercy Vocational Training Center focuses mainly on unsuccessful candidates of GCE ordinary level exam and works on bringing them up as valuable members of workforce entrepreneurs of this beautiful country. We started our school by providing school education bilingually in 2010 and have been able to maintain an average pass rate of 97 in GCE ordinary level exam and 90% pass rate in advanced level in all stream. At the same year, we started vocational education and have produced so far more than 700 skilled technicians, around 200 out of whom are going to be being graduated today before your presence. A considerable number of technicians work abroad, making foreign earnings to the country. A few members of technicians work in Triforces as well, while others earn their livelihood through self-entrepreneurship and working in leading business and construction firms, a few of which is represented here in this event. A research paper published in Journal of Vocational Research says that bilingual education is not a success, but Mercy Education Campus have been achieving higher pass rate in GCE O-level exam from 2016, teaching the bilingual mode of teaching method. It provides educational services for both boys and girls in equal proportion. Its vocational wing, namely Mercy Vocational Training Center, has been producing young skilled technicians from 2001, which could be considered as a success. This model of success could be critically reviewed and be applied to the similar institutes in order to improve their productivity and outputs. Finally, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to conclude my speech leaving a humble message to our chief guest and audience who are representing the authorities that Mercy Education Campus, with its vocational wing, wishes to be one of the mainstream education institute in Sri Lanka and produce competent Sri Lankans who have the mindset to save this country. I believe that we can do more contribution to the education development of this country if we have due support of regulatory bodies of this country. For that, our chief guest and other officials may extend their support for us to maximize our outputs and outcome in years to come. So I conclude my words thanking again to our chief guest, Honorable Faiz Mustafa, and other distinguished guests and other invitees, my dear students and parents. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Jazakumullah khaira.
Ladies and gentlemen, a well-known personality. No need to further description on that speech, and that is our experience what he put forward on this occasion. Is none other than Dr. Fawzur Rahman, the Director, Mercy Education Campus. Let me just emphasize on certain small facts that he divulged through his speech. That is, as far as the O-level achievements are concerned, the achievement level of 97% is remarkable. Put your hands together and pay your gratitude for this mercy. And once again, advanced level achievements, touching upon the 90% achievements. Continue the applause. Thank you very much. That is mercy. And ladies and gentlemen, apart from that, they have produced number of important personalities. Let me just bring few of them on stage right now. To give away the appreciation, to give away the right honor for those past people of this institute, I call upon Mr. Ibrahim Anza, former Ambassador and Director, Department of Muslim Religious and Cultural Affairs, to give away the appreciation for them. Please, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, let's focus our attention on the remarkable past people. Yes, NVQ Level 5 in Refrigeration and AC Technical College, Anuradhapura. He is entitled to be a part of that Anuradhapura Institute. NVQ Level 5 in Refrigeration and AC. Put your hands together and welcome H.M. Hafsaf. A great milestone achievement generated from the Mercy Education Campus. Congratulations. And up next we call upon the National Diploma in Construction Technology, Ampara. What an achievement this is. Yes, put your hands together and welcome M.A. Mafaz. A proud products of Mercy Education Campus. Ladies and gentlemen, who is reading for the most important assessorship in NVQ Level 5 in Welding and Technology, an NVQ Assessor and Manufacturing degree. Put your hands together and welcome M.I.M.M. Nithmi. Congratulations. And up next, National Diploma in Construction Technology and NVQ Level 5 achievement, M. Tariq. Products are back-to-back emerging at Mercy Education Campus. Up next, we call upon Rank LAC, aircraftman at Sri Lanka Air Force. Put your hands together and welcome MSM Zuhail. Congratulations. And in the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, there are three more personalities who are really deserve the worthy accolade at this ceremony. The winners of the Young Investors Competition organized by the United National Development Program, the world-class achievement and recognition. Put your hands together and welcome M.A. Sahlan. An international competition, the winners of the Young Inventors, organized by United National Development Program, representing Sri Lanka and representing Mercy Education Campus over here. A great achievement, M.A. Zahlan. We call upon the next achiever, M.N. Usman. Once again, winners of the Young Inventors Competition of United National Development Program, a proud product of Mercy Education Campus. And we have M.A.M. Fazal once again to receive this accolade on stage for the Young Inventors Competition Achievement organized by United National Development Program. Congratulations for those achievers and those proud products. Thank you very much, sirs. Ladies and gentlemen, we are getting back to the 7th graduation ceremony of the Mercy Educational Campus, and we call upon another important personality to address the gathering right now. Is none other than Mr. Muhaiz, the Additional Director, General Department of Skill Development Training.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Alhamdulillah. Allahumma salli wa sallim wa barik alayhi. மதிப்புக்கும் கண்ணியத்துக்கும் உரிய எமது சமூகத்தின் மிக பிரதான கல்விமானாகிய இங்கு வருகை தந்திருக்கக்கூடிய பிரதம அதிதி ஃபாயிஸ் முஸ்தபா சார் அவர்களே, அதே போன்று வருகை தந்திருக்கக்கூடிய எங்களுடைய கண்ணியத்துக்குரிய அன்சார் சார் உட்பட வருகை தந்திருக்கக்கூடிய ஏனைய பிரமுகர்கள் அனைவருக்கும் எனது அன்பான சலாத்தினை மீண்டும் தெரிவித்துக் கொள்கின்றேன். இந்த குறுகிய வேளையிலே நான் வேலை செய்கின்ற பணிபுரிகின்ற தேசிய டெக்னிக்கல் எஜுகேஷன் அண்ட் ட்ரைனிங் டிபார்ட்மெண்ட் தொழில்நுட்ப கல்வி மற்றும் பயிற்சி திணைக்களத்தின் ஊடாக உங்களுடைய இந்த NVQ தர சான்றிதழ்கள் ஒரு பல்கலைக்கழக மட்டம் வரையில் வழங்கப்படுவது நீங்கள் அறிந்த விடயம். அது தொடர்பாக இங்கு வழங்கப்பட்டிருக்கக்கூடிய இந்த தேசிய சான்றிதழ் தரம், அதாவது 4, 5 ஆகிய NVQ லெவல்களுக்கு அப்பால் உங்களுடைய வாழ்க்கையை நீங்கள் கல்வி தொடர்பான இந்த நிலையினை நீங்கள் முடித்து கொள்ளாது மீண்டும் தொடர்ந்த அந்த உங்களுடைய பாதை திறந்திருக்கின்றது என்ற ஒரு வாய்ப்பை இங்கு சொல்லி வைக்கவே நான் இந்த சந்தர்ப்பத்தை எங்களுடைய கண்ணியத்துக்கும் மதிப்புக்கும் உரிய எனது அன்புக்குரிய ஆசான் வாயித் சார் அவர்கள் இந்த வாய்ப்பை தந்திருக்கிறார்கள். அல்ஹம்துலில்லாஹ். எங்களுடைய இந்த திணைக்களம், அதாவது உங்களுக்கு தெரியும், முதலாவது தொழில்நுட்ப கல்லூரி 1893 ஆண்டு 1893 ஆண்டு இலங்கை தேசிய தொழில்நுட்ப கல்லூரி என்று அழைக்கப்படுகின்ற மருதானி தொழில்நுட்ப கல்லூரியிலே ஆரம்பிக்கப்பட்டது. அப்போது தேவையாக இருந்த புகையிரத திணைக்களம் அதுக்கு முன்னால் இருக்கின்றது. அங்கே தேவைப்பட்ட இந்த ஸ்கில் லேபர்ஸ், இப்போது நீங்கள் எதனை செய்து இந்த சான்றிதழை பெற்றிருக்கிறீர்களோ அதை அன்று 1893 தேவைப்பட்ட போது ஆரம்பிக்கப்பட்ட மிகவும் பழமை வாய்ந்த அந்த இலங்கை தொழில்நுட்ப கல்லூரி உட்பட அம்பாறையிலே அமைந்திருக்கின்ற ஹாடி என்பவரால் ஆரம்பிக்கப்பட்ட ஹாடி தொழில்நுட்பம் உட்பட நாட்டிலே 39 தொழில்நுட்ப கல்லூரிகள் இந்த தொழில்நுட்ப திணைக்களத்தின் கீழ் இருக்கின்றன. இவை திறன்சார் ஸ்கில் டெவலப்மெண்ட் மினிஸ்ட்ரிக்கு ஊடாக கல்வி அமைச்சின் கீழ் இயங்கி வருகின்றன. அதிலே 9 தொழில்நுட்ப கல்லூரிகளும் தொழில்நுட்பவியல் கல்லூரிகளும் 30 தொழில்நுட்ப கல்லூரிகளும் மாகாணத்துக்கும் மாவட்டத்துக்கும் பிரதிநிதித்துவப்படுவதாக எல்லா மாவட்டங்களிலே அமைக்கப்பட்டிருக்கின்றன. ஆகவே இந்த தொழில்நுட்ப கல்லூரிகள் வாயிலாக நீங்கள் பூர்ணப்படுத்தியிருக்கின்ற இந்த என்ஜினியரிங், இந்த பொறிமுறை சார்ந்த இந்த NVQ 4, 5 தேசிய சான்றிதழுக்கு தொடர்படியாக நீங்கள் இதே தொழில், நீங்கள் கற்றிருந்த இந்த பாடநெறியினை 6, 5, 6 தொழில் டிப்ளோமா, அடுத்தது 6வது தேசிய டிப்ளோமா, நேஷனல் டிப்ளோமா ஆகிய மட்டங்களுக்குள் செல்லக்கூடிய வாய்ப்பும் இருக்கின்றது. இந்த 6 NVQ லெவலை நீங்கள் முடித்ததன் பின்னர் நீங்கள் அறிந்திருப்பீர்கள், ஒரு பட்டதாரி மட்டம் வரையில் கொண்டு செல்லக்கூடிய ஒரு துறை, ஒரு முறை இலங்கையிலே இந்த தேசிய தொழில்நுட்ப கல்விகளுக்கு அமைக்கப்பட்டிருக்கின்றது. நீங்கள் 6 NVQ லெவலை பூர்ணப்படுத்தியதன் பின்னர் NVQ லெவல் 7 ஒரு டிகிரி லெவல் இருக்கின்றது. அது இலங்கையிலே யுனிவோடெக் என்று சொல்கின்ற யூனிவர்சிட்டி ஆஃப் வொகேஷனல் டெக்னாலஜி, யுனிவோடெக் என்று சொல்வார்கள். அது ரத்மனாலேயே அமைந்திருக்கின்றது. இதுவரையில் அது ஒரு 13 கோர்ஸ்களுக்கு டிகிரி கோர்ஸை அவர்கள் வழங்கி வருகிறார்கள். ஆகவே உங்களுடைய இந்த தேசிய சான்றிதழ் நேஷனல் சர்டிஃபிகேட்டை பெற்றதன் பின்னர் இந்த BMSCHலிருந்து ஒரு புதிய ஒரு பட்டதாரியாக நீங்கள் சான்றிதழை பெறும் வரையில் உங்களுடைய முயற்சி அதற்கு செல்ல வேண்டும் என்ற ஒரு வேணவாவை, ஒரு துவாவை நான் இந்த வேளையிலே உங்களோடு கேட்டுக்கொள்வோடு பெற்றோர்களும் இதிலே ஆர்வப்பட வேண்டும் என்று நான் கேட்டுக்கொள்கின்றேன். இந்த பயிற்சி திணைக்களங்களுடையதாக, அதாவது எங்களுடைய இந்த தொழில்நுட்ப பயிற்சி கல்லூரிகள் ஊடாக 39 பயிற்சி கல்லூரிகளுக்கான 142 பாடநெறிகள், அதாவது நீங்கள் உட்பட்ட இந்த 3 துறைகளுக்கும் உட்பட்ட பொறியியல் துறை, வர்த்தகத்துறை மற்றும் ட்ரேட் அண்ட் காமர்ஸ் ஆகிய இந்த 3 துறைகளுக்குள்ள 142 பாடநெறிகள் கோர்சஸுக்கான விண்ணப்பங்கள் இந்த மாதம், அதாவது இந்த 12ஆம் மாதம் 16ஆம் தேதி வருகின்ற ஒரு வெள்ளிக்கிழமை வர்த்தமானி அறிவித்தலிலே நாங்கள் புதிய மாணவர்கள் 2023ஆம் கல்வியாண்டுக்கான புதிய இந்த தொழில்நுட்ப மாணவர்களை சேர்த்துக்கொள்வதற்கான விண்ணப்பங்களை கோரியிருக்கின்றோம். ஆகவே தயவு செய்து மாணவர்கள் இந்த வர்த்தமானி அறிவித்தலை வரும் 16ஆம் தேதி வெளியிடப்படுகின்ற வர்த்தமானி அறிவித்தலை பார்த்து நீங்கள் உங்களுடைய இந்த டிப்ளோமா 5, தேசிய டிப்ளோமா 6, மேலும் யூனிமோடெக்குக்கான அந்த டிகிரி வரைக்கான அந்த பயிற்சி விண்ணப்பங்களை நீங்கள் பூரணப்படுத்தி அனுப்ப வேண்டும் என்று நான் கேட்டுக்கொள்கின்றேன். மருதானையில் 3 மொழிகளிலும் உள்ள சுமார் 33 கோர்ஸ்கள் இருக்கின்றன. அதேபோன்று வடக்கு கிழக்கிலே 13 தொழில்நுட்ப கல்லூரிகளிலே தமிழ் மொழியில் ஆங்கில மொழியில் இருக்கின்றது. ஏனைய தொழில்நுட்ப கல்லூரிகளிலே சிங்களம் மற்றும் ஆங்கில மொழியில் இருக்கின்றன. NCT லெவல், நேஷனல் சர்டிஃபிகேட் ஆஃப் டெக்னாலஜி, ஆங்கில மொழியில் நடத்தப்படுகின்றது. அதற்கான ஒரு விண்ணப்பமும் நாங்கள் கோரியிருக்கின்றோம். ஆகவே அரசினால் வழங்கப்படுகின்ற இந்த சலுகைகள் உட்பட முழு நேரமாக கற்கின்ற கோர்ஸுகளுக்கு முழுவதும் இலவசமாகவும் மற்றும் பகுதி நேரம் வாராந்த கோர்ஸ்களும் இதில் காணப்படுகின்றன. ஆகவே நீங்கள் தொழில் செய்து கொண்டும் இந்த எதிர்வருகின்ற இந்த டிப்ளோமா மற்றும் உயர் டிப்ளோமா பயிற்சிகளை நீங்கள் முடிக்கக்கூடிய ஒரு வாய்ப்பு மிகவும் காணப்படுகின்றது. இந்த வேளையில் நான் தெரிவித்துக் கொள்வதோடு எங்களுடைய இணையதள முகவரியை குறித்துக் கொள்ளுங்கள். www.dtet.gov.lk ஆகிய இணையதளங்கள் ஊடாக பிரவேசிப்பதன் வாயிலாகவும் இந்த கோர்ஸ்கள் அது எந்தெந்த தொழில்நுட்ப கல்லூரியில் இருக்கின்றன என்ற வாயிலான விடயங்களை நீங்கள் பெற்றுக்கொள்ள முடியும் என்பதோடு எதிர்காலத்தை உங்களுடைய ஒளிமயமாக ஆக்கிக் கொள்வதற்கு இந்த நாட்டினது முக்கியமான தேவையான இந்த தொழில்நுட்ப கல்வியை நீங்கள் தொடர்ச்சியாக பெறுவதற்கான வாய்ப்புகளை நீங்கள் பெற வேண்டும் என்ற ஒரு நல்ல செய்தியும் இந்த வேளையிலே சொல்லி குறுகிய நேரத்தில் இந்த தகவலை பெற வாய்ப்பு தந்தமையிட்டு உங்களுடைய நிறுவனத்திற்கும் அல்லாஹ்வுக்கும் நான் புகழ் கூறி விடைபெறுகின்றேன். வா ஆஹ்ர தவானா அல்ஹம்துலில்லாஹி ரப்பில் ஆலமீன். அஸ்ஸலாமு அலைக்கும் வரஹ்மத்துல்லாஹி வபரகாத்துஹு.
Ladies and gentlemen, we learned a lot from that speech. And we are here to make our minds to pursue in this lineup that Mr. Muhaiz put forward through his speech. Let's firmly help our society, but following the important facilities right now available in our country. And let's pass this message to the rest of the members of the society to get the right benefit of these facilities in our country. That's a special address was made by Mr. Muhaiz, Additional Director General of Department of Skill Development and Training. Thank you, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, let me invite to address you Mr. Ibrahim Ansar, the former Ambassador and Director, Department of Muslim Religious and Cultural Affairs, to address the gathering. I call upon Mr. Aslam to assist to read out the second segment of award certificates that is to be awarded right now, and the personality whom I, with great interest, invited, and I direct himself to this purpose. Please, sir. Mr. Ibrahim Ansar, former Ambassador and Director, Department of Muslim Religious and Cultural Affairs, will be giving away the certificates for the recipients.
Thank you, sir. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. The second set of graduates that we are going to honor now. Academic year 21-22, welding technicians. AAM Raushan, FN Ahmed, MAM Fali, MAM Sahid, MKM Hassan, MR Shayaf, MFM Fahim. List of graduates from Industrial Plumbing, MRM Azran, K. Faris Mohammed, MFM Haseen, IH Shatib, NM Shibli, MFM Fauzan, MN Aflal, ML Muhammad, TM Atif, AWM Jainos, MM Muzni Ahmad, MSM Shamlan, MFM Arham, MS Muhammad, the list of graduates from Electrical Power, AM Ahlan, MN Umama, MF Fayaz Ahmad, MR Usman, MN Usman, MM Hanan Ahmad, MRM Rila. MA Manazir. MAM Adil. MH Abdul Rahman. MR Abdul Rahman. The list of graduates from refrigeration and air conditioning. MF Abdul Basit. N. Kirtigan. MRM Rinath. MN Usman. MN Ahmad Nafil. MB Fauzan Ahmad. MIM Indras. MIM Ijaz. MAM Fazal. MTM Azami. MA Ahmad Shahlan. N. Nishat Mohammed. The next list of graduates from automobile technicians. MN Nimshad Ahmed. MH Hashid Ahmed. MIM Akil. JN Hilal Ahmed. MHM Mufti. MNM Nazlun, sorry, MNM Nazlun. RM Abrar. MN Afrid Ahmed. RM Ahmed. MS Mohammed. IM Ihsan. A.M. Ikram, MSM Akif, IAM Nashan, MIM Ilham, MIM Imad, MRM Alqama, MMM Abdullah, MMA Abdul Basit, MNM Rikas, MHM Sajid, MSM Arhab, KR Rashid Nasif, MNM Najid, MCM Sanij, SA Fasit, AHM Ibrahim, there is a last set of graduates from various academic years. Electrical power, MSM Hasir, 27-28. Welding technician, NM Nashan. The academic year 2018-2019, refrigeration and air conditioning, MLM Musharraf. MAM Ausaf. MLM Musharraf. SLM Hasif. HM Munsif Marikad. SLN Nashif. (2019-2020) H Inam. Air condition and refrigeration. MRM Risni Khan from air condition and refrigeration. Suhail Ahmed, air condition and refrigeration. The last in the list, 2020-21, air condition and technician, MTM Nashik. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, sirs. And thank you, my good friend over there, Aslam, who read out the names of the graduates. சான்றிதழ்களை கைக்கு கிடைக்கும் பொழுது ஒரு சந்தோஷம் எங்கள் மனதில் இருக்கின்றது. அதேபோல் mercy அந்த நிறுவனத்துக்கு நாங்கள் வரும்பொழுது ஒரு சந்தோஷம் இருக்கின்றது. அதேபோல் உங்களோடு ஒன்றாக இணைந்து இந்த கல்வி நெறியை பூர்த்தி செய்த உங்களுடைய நண்பர்களோடு கடந்த காலம் ஒரு சந்தோஷமான நிகழ்வை உங்கள் மனதில் ஏற்படுத்தி இருக்கின்றது. அது எவ்வாறாக இருந்தாலும் இந்த சான்றிதழ் உங்கள் கைக்கு கிடைத்த இன்றைய தினம் ஒரு மிக முக்கியமான தினம். என்னென்றால் உங்கள் வாழ்க்கை பயணத்தில் சவால்கள் நிறைந்த அதேபோல் மிகவும் சௌகரியமான ஒரு எதிர்காலத்தை நிலைநாட்டக்கூடிய ஒரு நிலையில் உருவாக்குகின்றது இந்த தினம். அந்த அடிப்படையில் நீங்கள் கடமைப்பட்டிருக்கிறீர்கள். இந்த mercy vocational ட்ரைனிங் சென்டருக்கு உங்களுடைய மனமார்ந்த நன்றிகளை எவ்வாறும் செலுத்தக்கூடியது. இது mercyக்காக ஒரு உங்களது சந்தோஷத்தை நாங்கள் தெரிவிப்போம். Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. It was fabulous, a great joy for everyone, because we created a new badge under this ceremony, the 7th graduation ceremony of the Mercy Vocational Training over here. And looking at this achievement and the contributions and commitments are concerned, we cannot forget the remarkable, awesome staff members of the Institute. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for us to welcome on stage and honor the most important staff members who really created this opportunity for the students. To honor them, I invite Attorney at Law, Mr. Rusdi Habib on stage to honor the staff members. Ladies and gentlemen, the staff members. Mr. Fernando, the instructor, refrigeration and AC. Mr. Rizwan, the instructor, plumbing section, plumber. Mr. Nizmi, the instructor for welding, a welder. Mr. Mustaq, instructor, automobile. Mr. Safarullah, instructor, electrician. Mr. Harshad, assistant admin officer. a remarkable contribution in terms of administration assistance. Mr. Kamil, moral teacher, or we call skill teacher. Wonderful staff members. Congratulations for the commitment. Thank you, sirs. Ladies and gentlemen, up next, we are here to listen to the address of the Ambassador of Kuwait to Sri Lanka, His Excellency Khalaf Mojibilbu Zuhair. And we call upon Mr. Fahad, Instructor Automobile, to receive the appreciation. We cannot leave out Mr. Fahad for the commitment you have contributed to Mercy. Well, let's put together your hands to welcome His Excellency the Khalaf Mojibilbu Zuhair, the Ambassador of Kuwait of Sri Lanka. Since this is not available, we are moving on to the next agenda item, ladies and gentlemen, is the keynote address of this occasion. The chief guest is waiting till the last moment, sacrificing the most important valuable time to grace you at this occasion, understanding the value of your efforts. Put your hands together and welcome Mr. Faiz Mustafa PhD, the chief guest, Chancellor, Southeastern University of Sri Lanka.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. In the name of Allah, the most beneficent, the most merciful. May I, at the first instance, recognize our special invitees. That is Ms. Sansa, my good friend, Mr. Rushtia Hashib, attorney at law, also a colleague of mine at the bar. And of course, I am also indebted to the Board of Management, principal, deputy principal of the institute, the Mercy Institute, as well as I got to acknowledge the presence of, I'm very happy to do so, the Director of Development Skills, who gave a very, very useful presentation. But last but not least, principal, sir, of the institute. Apart from that, I must say, I do welcome you parents most lovingly, most affectionately. And last but not least, the graduates of today who are actually the youth who will represent us in the future. In the first instance, I wish to thank the Board of Management for honoring me in this way. It's certainly a pleasure and honor to be here today. May Allah be praised for giving me this honor. I'm delighted to be here, particularly among youth, because when it does come to youthful functions, one feels invigorated, and one's faith in one's community in the future is reinforced. So it will not be out of occasion to congratulate those passing out today, graduating today. Not only them, it's a joint effort. I wish to congratulate the trainers, the teachers who did so, as well as the parents who made tremendous sacrifices, I'm sure, to see them through this ordeal. So today is a happy day for you. My congratulations. May Allah be pleased with you in your services in the time to come. It has been said that we are a backward community. I have never subscribed to that. It's just that our youth were not given the opportunity to excel. And institutions like Mercy are now providing those avenues and I'm sure, not only to the youth of the community, but to the nation at large, and it's a niche service which they are rendering. Because the concept, the focus of education has since changed. There was a time when we felt that the mere acquisition of arid degrees, like Latin for instance, they do humanize you, but do they really serve a social or development purpose? So the now focus is on technology, on hands-on skills being acquired. That is where your vocational training center comes in, and I must congratulate you for branching out from pure academia to a useful courses in skills which are of vital nature to the nation and to us. And this is more so at a time when you're trying to reduce imports. We do need skilled craftsmen, and you technicians provide a niche market for that exercise. And so this is an enterprise to be applauded, and in fact, more relevant today than ever before. And I must say that you're branching out into new fields like such as automobile engineering is encouraging and of vital importance to the nation. Having said that, I was also asked you to look at it from a wider perspective, because we are all citizens of this country, irrespective of what religion to belong. We must learn to reach out to other communities, live with them, learn to live with them, and project ourselves as worthy citizens of this country. And that's a great responsibility that you, young graduates passing out today, have. To project Islam as it truly is, a peaceful, viable way of life, valid for all time. We are unfortunately, in the aftermath of the Easter bombing in Sri Lanka, we have been stigmatized, traumatized, and we have been alienated. We must get back as part of the island ethos. And we have a community, we have a contribution to make, and we must live up to us as citizens of this country and learn not only to contribute to the economic well-being of this country, but to national unity. And in doing that, you have a very tremendous responsibility, because you have the advantage having gone through an institution which most people don't. In fact, I wish to also share this thought with the Institute, because there was a time in which we had no choice, but either go to an institution, a professional institution, or we were devoid of any skills at all. There was no recognition of our skills or special ability or special niche for doing things which we liked. The Institute provides an avenue for that. And as the director skills said, it is really an entry, it's an opening into a wide area. So this is not the end of your learning. And this is a message I want to address to the parents as well. This is only an entry point. Encourage your offspring to go further, and the graduates themselves should feel encouraged, because having now accomplished the first hurdle, they got to go forward, and inshallah, I'm sure there will be self-improvement if they do apply themselves. That is an encouraging message that came from the director skills, development skills, and that is a message that you must take to heart. Also, one's most important thing in his life is to get job satisfaction. A lot of us had no choice. We went into occupations or vocations which we thought were paying. But we are not, there are several who are not happy. You must do what you like. Fortunately, I am glad that I ventured into law, but there are lawyers who feel that had they done some other field, they'd have been happier. You, unlike us, this generation has got that choice, which we did not have. So consider yourselves fortunate that you're able to give expression to what you like to do in life and to excel in it. And Islam is an institution which says you must excel in whatever you do. In fact, I had a now experience. We went out on Jamaat, and there was a man who was serving us. He dropped a spoon. I was amazed. The Khatib asked him, "Are you praying?" So I was a bit taken aback. He said, "Our Islam teaches you to do anything and to do it orderly in a fashion and to do excel at it. So if you are disciplined," he says, you won't drop things. You will be disciplined to yourself and be able to do functions as in a manner that is prescribed. So that is one lesson that we have, that we should be disciplined and focus on what we are doing and learn to excel in it. Whatever we do, we should not only enjoy, but we should excel. And that is a goal that you young graduates should aspire to. And you have been initiated into that. You have been fortunate, you have been privileged to be initiated to that. And you have a responsibility to now carry that forward. So with that few words, may I conclude. May I invoke the blessings of Almighty Allah upon the staff and the institution. May you go from strength to strength. And may you young graduates be shining examples to the community in the years to come, both the community and to the nation. Jazakallah khairan. Thank you very much.
That was our chief guest today, the most important personality, Mr. Faiz Mustafa PC, the Chancellor of Southeastern University of Sri Lanka. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for us to award him the most important guest of honor, and in the meantime, the token of appreciation for taking part in this occasion. We welcome to give away the memento to our chief guest, Dr. Fawzur Rahman, the Director, Mercy Education Campus, and the Deputy Director, Mr. Munaz. And our next speaker will be the token of appreciation to Mr. Ibrahim Ansar. For Ambassador and Director, Department of Muslim Religious and Cultural Affairs, Mr. Ibrahim Ansar. And we call upon to receive the token of appreciation Mr. Rusdi Habib. A great important program, the 7th graduation ceremony of Mercy Education Campus affiliated Mercy Education Training Center is come to an end in this order. And before that, ladies and gentlemen, we are here to invite the staff members who are present representing Mercy Vocational Training Center, Mercy Education Campus, and Mercy Lanka to take part in a photograph. Please come forward and quickly we'll pose for the photograph. And we extend our thanks and appreciation for the staff members for the excellent commitment they made towards the Mercy Education Training Center and Mercy Education Campus. Up next, we call upon the invitees to be present over here to pose for a photograph with the guests. The invitees, please come forward. Up next, we are taking the photograph of the Mercy Vocational Training Center staff. Thus, we conclude the photograph taking activities, and to wind up this session, we call upon to deliver the word of thanks at this occasion, Mr. A.C.M. Ramesh. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the studio is closed now. Well, let's get back to the final item. Word of thanks. I call upon Mr. A.C.M. Ramesh to deliver the word of thanks.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Wassalatu wassalamu ala ashrafil mursaleen. Wa ala alihi wa ashabihi wa man tabiyahum bi ihsanin ila yawmiddin. Amma ba'd. On this glorious moment, it's my privilege to propose vote of thanks on this occasion. I, on behalf of management and staff of Mercy Education Campus and Mercy Vocational Training Center and my own behalf, let me extend a very hearty thanks to all guest dignitaries and speakers for taking time amidst their tight schedule to gracing this impressive occasion. I am obliged to convey a deep sense of appreciation to Honorable Chief Guest, Mr. Faiz Mustafa, President Council, Chancellor of Southeastern University of Sri Lanka, for readily accepting our invitation in spite of his very busy schedule and gracing this impressive occasion and his inspiring speech. Yes, sir, indeed your presence here added value and prestige to this function. Asalatan an-nafsi wa niyabatan an jamiyati rahma as-silaniya wa mujamma rahma at-ta'limi at-tabi'i laha أتقدم شكر الجزيل إلى ضيفنا الشرف سعادة سفير دولة الكويت لدى القلم أستاذ الفاضل خلف مجبل مبارك بوضحير على قبول دعوتنا حيث تعذر الحضور بسبب ظروف طارئ. I wish to express my sincere thanks to our special guest, Mr. Ibrahim Ansar, former ambassador and Director, Department of Muslim Religious and Cultural Affairs, Mr. Sanjeeva Vimala Gunaratna, Director General, Secretariat NGO, Mr. Muhaiz, Additional Director General, Department of Skill Development and Training, and Mr. Rushdie Habib, Attorney at Law, for honoring us by gracing this valuable event. Dear sirs, of course, your presence here added value and beauty to this function. I also would like to thank earnestly to all distinguished dignitaries and representatives of various government and private authorities and organizations, especially those who are providing OJT on-the-job training to our trainees, and our former principals and staff of Mercy Vocational Training Center for gracing these memorable occasions amidst their rather heavy schedule. Gentlemen, really we are blessed with your presence. I would like to thank especially here some individuals as well as organizations as invitees, especially MFCD, Zamzam Foundation, Lions Club, No Limit, Lumala, FCOM, Kent, DAE, AEIT, Bill Angels. As an individual, Dr. Saiful Islam, Mr. Zafri, Mr. Bayraham, Mr. Mustafa, Mr. Jabir, Mr. Bishrul Amin, Mr. Zulfikar, Mr. Akram. Thank you very much for your gracing and accepting our invitation. அடுத்ததாக எங்களுடைய அழைப்பை ஏற்று இந்த நிகழ்வுக்கு வருகை தந்திருக்கின்ற இந்த நிகழ்வின் கதாநாயகர்களாக திகழ்கின்ற எங்களுடைய மேசி தொழிற்பயிற்சி நிறுவனத்தின் தொழிற்பயிற்சியை பெற்று வெளியேறி சென்ற மாணவர்களும் அதேபோன்று அவர்களோடு இங்கு சமூகம் தந்திருக்கின்ற அவர்களுடைய பெற்றோர்களுக்கும் தாய்மார்களுக்கும் நான் இந்த இடத்திலே நன்றி சொல்ல கடமைப்பட்டிருக்கின்றோம். அன்புக்குரிய பெற்றோர்களே, இந்த நிகழ்வின் வெற்றியும் இந்த நிகழ்வு சிறப்பாக நடைபெறுவதற்கு உங்களுடைய வருகை எமக்கு மிகவும் முக்கியமாக இருக்கின்றது. எனவே அந்த வகையில் எங்களுடைய நிறுவனம் சார்பாக உங்களுக்கு நன்றி சொல்ல கடமைப்பட்டிருக்கின்றேன். ஜஸாக்குமுல்லாஹு ஹைர். Then I am very happy to convey my sincere thanks to the administration of BMACH for facilitating the function in a smooth and successful manner. Darshana Studio for giving photo coverage of events in these functions, and the technical team of Saga for giving a full coverage of this function. Thank you very much for your cooperation. Ladies and gentlemen, we have been fortunate enough to have a team team of very motivated and dedicated colleagues of Mercy Education Campus, Mercy Lanka, and Mercy Vocational Training Center, who know their responsibilities and are result-oriented. Considering the time constraint, it is not impossible to be mentioned the names of the each and everybody who deserve thank enough for their involvement and their willingness to take on the successful completion of this function beyond their comfort zone. Finally, no program can become successful with a single person. So I extend my heartiest thanks to all the Department of Mercy Education Campus, Mercy Lanka, and Mercy Vocational Training Center for their fullest support. Thank you for all making this event successful with your tireless contribution. Last but not least, I want to state that we are most grateful to all guests, invitees, awardees, and speakers on this stage. We thank you for being with us in this evening, which gave a great pleasure. Jazakumullahu khair. Barakallahu fikum. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Thank you very much, Mr. AZM Ramiz, for the vote of thanks. Ladies and gentlemen, everything has to come with an end that really remains in our mind. So joyful memories with indeed. So we are experiencing that right here with the 7th graduation ceremony of the Mercy Education Vocational Training Center. So I'm sure that we are here to depart from this particular venue after graduation or as diploma holders. And I wish you all a safe journey home to start the tomorrow morning with a great important journey of our life with the qualification we earned today. Thank you very much for the participation. Thank you very much once again. We wind up the session today with dua.
سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك.